My name is Bevan Dufty, and I'm a former member of the San Francisco Board of Supervisors. I actually had the privilege of serving in the seat that was held by Harvey Milk. Harvey was such a role model, and what his legacy was for not only San Francisco, but really for the world, and being out and proud, and how powerful that makes you. This year I'm running for mayor of San Francisco. I'm the gay candidate in a race of probably 10 or 12 people running for mayor of San Francisco, and November 8th we'll see how I do in that endeavor. I think the thing that's great about being out is it enables you to have a really authentic connection with people, because people know that you've taken risks and that you're confident and willing to be the person you are, and that tends to make them more open. I'm totally happy being myself, and if you can believe it, at 51 I had a baby with a lesbian. How crazy is that? I mean, we actually were offered a reality show, which I was briefly smart enough to turn down, but I have a daughter that is 4 years old, and she totally challenges and endears us. So we're in the perfect dysfunctional gay family that every other American family is, and we struggle with the same things. I just want to briefly tell you a fun story. Being a politician and elected official, you get to give proclamations or certificates to people, and so I got to go to the 120th anniversary of Immaculate Conception High School, and there were 250 young women that were sitting in the audience, and you give your proclamation and you say why the school is great, and then you kind of look out and say, these young people don't think I have anything in common with them. So I wrapped up my remarks and I looked out and I said, but I really want to say something to you, because I kind of think you think I might not understand where you're coming from. So I want you to know that there's a 14-year-old girl trapped inside of me, and she watches too much MTV and worries too much about my weight and boys. Well, the audience went crazy, and the minute I finished, 3 gay and lesbian teachers from this Catholic school came up and hugged me and said how happy they were that I'd been myself. The next thing you knew, a bunch of students had grabbed me and wanted to tour me all around the school, and before you knew it, I'd spent an hour and a half there. And just as I was getting ready to leave, the Mother Superior, Sister Janice, stopped me in the hallway and said, "Could I have a word with you?" And so Sister Janice said to me, "I'm so glad you came, but I really have to tell you how disappointed I am that you felt the need to tell people that you were gay." And I said, "Well, Sister Janice, one of the great things about being an elected official in San Francisco is that I get to be who I am, and I am a gay man, and by being comfortable in myself, I let you know that I'm comfortable with who you are." And I said to Sister Janice that I, as a gay Jew, appreciate what the Catholic Church does to help educate, to serve the poor, and to create community. I think being a gay Jew is one of the best assets you have going with you. And so she said to me, "Wow, you've really thought about this." I said, "Yes, I have." 6 months later, the senior class came to visit me at City Hall. And it happened that it was 3 weeks after Mayor Gavin Newsom started marrying same-sex couples. And what do you know? The next week, my picture with 3 senior class girls was on the front page of Catholic Weekly. I love it. I love being who I am, and I hope all of you find the strength and the courage to be who you are, because you'll find that people will support you, and if they don't, come live in San Francisco. I'm proud to be out at work, I'm proud to be out at life, and I'm proud to be out in my community, and I'm proud to be part of DOT 429.